YouTube. What it do? It's your boy Steph. We're gonna listen to Steven Jackson on why he canceled his wedding, and I'm gonna dissect this whole scenario on why us men, what we should look out for in women, and why. I'm not gonna play like the whole video, but I'm gonna skip it to like the 7-minute part, maybe 8-minute part. Okay.
I'm signed. I'm like, cool.
It's right here. Fuck it.
The two people, the man and the husband and the wife, have to agree on what the prenup says in order for the prenup to come out valid, and you both sign it.
Exactly.
Let me say that again. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, both sides have to agree. The husband and the wife, the bride and the groom, they both have to agree on the prenup before it's written up, before it can even get written up. You have to agree on it, right? So, I take care of a lot of people. I'm never letting one woman control of all the hard work I've done in my life. None of these motherfuckers was in the gym with me, right? So if I always tell myself, whoever I'm married to, they signing the prenup off top. It's not even a second guess. So me and her had to talk about it. So we get the prenup back at least 3-4 months before the wedding, right? By 4 months, maybe at least 3 to 4 months before the wedding. This is all true, y'all. So, 4 months before the wedding, we get the prenup. I give it to her. Granted, when I give it to her, she shouldn't be surprised by it because me and her sat down and agreed up on the prenup.
But she gonna be surprised by it because feminism, because the women she hang around, because people who are telling her what the prenup is for and shit like that. Man, most of these bitches be up for just a cash grab, fellas. That's why I tell you, if you gonna get a bitch, bruh, stop stunting when you become successful. This is why I drive, and I got a girl, right? But this is why I drive my '03 Volkswagen instead of always driving my Challenger. Because I don't like that fake shit. Now, I told you guys, nobody knows who Steph's code is, but everybody knows who Stefan is. That's my real name, Stefan. Everybody know who Stefan is. But nobody knows what I do. Remember, I told you guys at the story at my gym. The dude found out who I was. Right? Told the ladies at the front desk who I was. The ladies at the front desk treated me completely different. They treated me completely different. Why? Because it's fame and status connected to my name. They seen me drive my shitty '03 Volkswagen that drives great. Right? Tinted, gray. Color might be ugly, but I don't give a fuck. It gives me the point A to point B. Point A to point Z. But you will notice, fellas, the more successful you become, the more income you accumulate. And like when you become more successful, you buy things and you invest into things that make you look pleasing. Whether it's a car, whether it's clothes, shoes, jewelry. Just like I told you guys that story at the jewelry store. People look at you differently when you are doing something that they're not doing. All right, so I had to share that with you guys.
Right? Me and her agreed upon the prenup. We agreed. Listen to me, y'all. We agreed on the prenup. Bam. So we agree on it. A month passed, like 2 months before the wedding. I'm like, yo, look. We need to get that prenup signed so we can go and, send it in and get all that taken care of. So when we get down to Houston, we ain't got to worry about it. I tell her that like 2 or 3 times. It's a month. That was 2 months before the wedding. It's a month before the wedding. Look, bro. This is something we agreed on. I shouldn't have to keep coming and tell you to sign this prenup, right? What's up, Bird? Bird, you know about this. I shouldn't have to tell you to sign this prenup, right? This is what I'm telling her. The first time I came to it was 2 months before the wedding. Now it's a month before the wedding. I'm like, man, I've been asking you about this prenup. There's no way I should have to keep coming to you about this prenup, knowing we had to agree on this before they even drew it up. So why do I have to keep coming to you about it, about getting it signed? She's like, I'm going to sign it, I'm going to sign it, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it, I'm going to sign it, I'm going to sign it. I'm like, cool. You can sign it. But look, during that time, we making arrangements for the wedding, right? Because, you still got to plan shit. So, I love her. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with her. And we was building a family. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't going to make no big deal of it. I went with planning the wedding. I didn't stop. I kept planning the wedding. I told her several times, dog, about the prenup and asking about it. So bam. So as we, this is one of the twists of the wedding, right? So as we planned for the wedding, I'm from Texas, right? She from New York. I'm from Texas. I'm from Port Arthur, which is an hour from Houston, where we get married, right? I want my pastor to do it. He right there. It'll save us some money. Da-da-da-da. She is adamant about this certain pastor doing the thing, right?
Now, why is that? Why is she adamant about the certain pastor doing it, fellas? Because she is trying to win the situation for her in the long term. Bitches are not stupid. These bitches are smart. They play shit out perfectly. Okay? These bitches ain't stupid, fellas. They play shit out perfectly. She know what the fuck she doing.
Right? So I'm like, cool. It's her wedding. I ain't got no problem. Keep in mind, remember this pastor, right? Remember this pastor. This is a pastor. She was, I'm talking about, screaming at me and everything. No, this pastor has to do it. This pastor I'm like, well, we can save money and make more sense. This is my pastor since I was a kid. You don't even know this guy. Some other girl brought this pastor to her attention. Some other girl brought the pastor name to her attention. This a pastor she's never seen. Don't even know. But she don't want my pastor to do it, right? Cool. Remember that. So I'm like, fine, no problem. No problem. He can do it. Your pastor can do it. I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna be petty. Cool. I want you to have, this is your day. Everything is yours. I spent about $400,000 on the wedding, y'all. About $400K, right?
$400,000 on a fucking wedding.
It's yours. Whatever you want to do. Hey, pastor don't matter to me. I just want to marry you. I don't even give a damn. 2 weeks before the wedding. We going to Houston a week before the wedding. Now we at 2 weeks before the wedding. Everything planned, we ready to go. I'm like, look, bro, why I got to keep asking you about this prenup, bro? It ain't like you don't know what's on it. Like, what motives? This is what I told her. What you up to? What motives you on? I ain't on nothing. I just ain't had time to sign up, planning a wedding and all. So I'm like, man, listen.
You don't got time to sign the prenup. It take 2 seconds to sign a fucking prenup. She has an agenda.
Listen, man, all you gotta do is sign it. You ain't gotta. It ain't like you gotta read it all over again. You know what's in it. Da. I'm gonna sign it. Me being a person I am, I know it's a wedding and all that shit. I'm like, you know what? I know you probably just frustrated. I'm trying to be a supportive man at the time. I know you're going through a lot, baby. I know it's up. You know what I mean? Just when we get, just make sure I get it for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Da. We go to Houston. We get there, right? We get to Houston. The night I get to Houston, you know, when we get to Houston, we separate. So she go with her friends, I go with my guys. You know, I'm at home. This is my hometown. So, you know, I'm strip clubbing, all kind of shit. Wilding out with the homies. My partner Weezy on here, he was there. Wilding out with the homies and shit, having a good time. So, my homegirl Mimi, mama, Miss Doris, was our nanny at the time, right? We had a nanny at the time. We had a baby. We had a nanny at the time. We had my oldest daughter, and I think my son was on the way, and so we had a nanny at the time, and Miss Doris came to my room. I'm like, Miss Doris, real J Sims, what's up, my boy? I'm like, Miss Doris, you know, it's wedding in 2 days. I ain't got no prenup. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Miss Doris, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, baby, don't. You know, I'm with you. You know, I'm with you. I know you right, but Don't start having that attitude. It's gonna get done. Don't worry about it. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. So I'm like, all right, Miss Doris, you know, I'm trying to be optimistic, you know what I'm saying? But I'm having a good time. I'm like, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, listen, man, I ain't getting married without no prenup. Fuck out of here, not 5.
Smart man.
You know, that's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, man, I can't believe this motherfucking girl done wait until I spent all this money, got all the way down here, so bam. Miss Doris come to me saying, don't worry about it, it's gonna get done. I'm gonna go get her to sign it, right? So, my nigga, this the day of the wedding. Hold on, let me fire my shit back up. Y'all ready for the good part? So the day of the wedding, y'all. I got Stephon Marbury, I got Mike Bibby, but I can't remember who was all in the wedding at the time, dog.
This is why you need day ones. You need homies on your side who aren't male feminists. See, when you're red pill, when you're red pill and you're going through life being a red pill man, you can't fuck with everybody. Now it's different if you own a business and you gotta hire people to work for you, or you work corporate. You gotta play the game. Outside of that shit, bro, work is not life. Work is just your 9 to 5 life. Outside of that shit, you can't fuck with blue pill beta motherfuckers. Cause the blue pill beta motherfucker is gonna sell you some bullshit.
I had everybody. I know Bun was there. I had a lot of my homeboys, and I'm talking about all my homeboys, dog. I can't remember who was all in the wedding at the time. But Mike Brown, celebrities, everybody, her friends, everybody, right? So, we wake up that morning, I'm getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? We all getting dressed for the wedding. Everybody getting, you know what I'm saying? All my groomsmen, we in the little groomsmen room. We all get dressed. In the back of my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm all thinking about is the damn prenup, right? That's all I'm thinking about. So my nanny comes in the room. She's like, how you doing, baby? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, good morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up with the prenup? She like, I talked to her. She said she gonna sign it. I'm finna go get it right now. I just wanted to come check with you to see how you doing this morning. Make sure you all right. Make sure you wasn't stressing about it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Nah, you say she gonna sign it? I'm cool with it. Getting dressed, me and my boys drinking, smoking, all that, getting dressed, having a good time, whatever we doing for the wedding. So after we get dressed, where we staying at the hotel, is a big ballroom where we was having a wedding, right? So we had to go get on this private elevator, me and all my groomsmen. We get on the private elevator and we go to a little back room where from the back room we just walk out into the wedding, right? So when we get to that room, that's when once we get in that room, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, hold up. You know what I'm saying? This one not really turn up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up, man, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And then this one Steph, this why Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby my brothers. All right, for life. Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby are my real brothers. Like my real brothers. You see what I'm saying? No bullshit. These are my real brothers.
You need people like that in your life.
We in the back, we walk to the back room, and the motherfucking the priest come in, the preacher come in with his assistant, I guess. And then my nanny come back in there with a spook look on her face, like she still like she pulled me to the side and she still ain't signed it. So when I said that, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't getting married then. She was like, ho. And so look, so the preacher, remember the preacher, y'all. Remember the preacher. When I say, oh, I ain't getting married. Steph was like, she ain't signed a prenup. What the fuck? What we even here for? I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't doing it. The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. The preacher says, hold on. I look at him like,
I would have looked at him like, you beta male, sent man's on the motherfucker. Because that's what he is. That's exactly what he is.
Said, this is what he said. He said, now hold on. Now I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it. I say, huh? I think you should just let God handle it. Me, as a pastor, I don't believe in prenups. Nah, I know why she was fighting for you. You don't believe in prenups. Now it all makes sense. I ain't getting married. Damn what you believe in. I put everything in God's hand. And God is telling me to put the pen in her hand and make her sign this goddamn prenup before I get married. That's what God's telling me. So God telling me and you two different things, partner. As that's going on, Steph Marbury grows crazy. Hell nah. No, we ain't doing it. Hell, no, it ain't going on. Steph go crazy. Mike Bibby walks, are you serious, Steve? Fuck out of here. Everybody, no. Bruh, this preacher has the nerves to sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes and try to convince me that God told that he don't believe in prenups, so I shouldn't believe in them. Listen, bro, we ain't in the same tax bracket, first of all.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Bam. So now y'all see why she wanted that preacher so bad that she didn't even know. Bam. So bam. Dog, God take all my blessings if I'm lying, dog. This is a true story. It's too many people that was there to vouch for it. So bam. So listen. I'm going to tell y'all this. So I found out this after the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But on the way to the wedding, rest in peace, my grandma dead now, but on the way to the wedding, my grandmother, this is before all this, everything I told y'all. My grandmother told my mama, Jude, it ain't gonna be no wedding. This is before all this. My grandmother told this to my mama on the way to Houston to the wedding, right? So bam. I'm telling him, look, bro, hell no, I'm not finna do it. Hell no, I'm not finna do it. By that time, it had got rowdy in the bridesmaids rooms because my sister was in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because the wedding had supposed to been started. Bobby Valentino standing up there at the microphone ready to start singing. Ask Bobby Valentino, he was there. Bobby Valentino will tell you this whole story. He was right there. He's standing up there ready to sing, bro. Ready to start singing. So everybody getting answered like the fuck. My mama and my grandmother just sitting there like she already know what's going on. So, it get to getting a little answer over there. So my sister ended up coming out of there and say, I had to get out of there before I whipped one of them hoes because they ended up talking crazy. Something like that. Not those exact words, but my sister was upset with what was said in there, so she had to walk out. So bam. This is when she showed her true colors, bro. This is when she showed her true colors. So, wedding off. Yes, wedding's off. We not doing it. Walk back up to the room. Walk back up to upstairs again. When we getting undressed, shit. Steph Marbury's like, bruh. Hold on. First of all, I'm lying. We get back to the room. Right? Y'all know I'm gonna always be 1,000 with everybody. 1,000 all. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest truth every time. When we first get back to the room, after I called it off, when everybody trying to figure out what's going on, we all get back to my room, I break down crying, dog.
Why do you think he broke down crying? Why do y'all think he broke down crying? Because when you put your all into a woman, it hurts like a motherfucker when she fucks you over. It hurts. It really hurts. It really, 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 really fucking hurts. So bad. Because from birth, you've been sold a fantasy. Growing up, you've been sold a fantasy. Mid-teens to college, you've been sold a fantasy. Then you in the pros, you in the NBA, you still being sold to fantasy. Then when the shit hit the fan, it's like, wow, all this shit before my eyes. I'm gonna tell y'all this, fellas. The signs is already there before the marriage. The signs is already there when y'all in a relationship. It's just you. Most guys give women the benefit of the doubt. I'm never gonna give a bitch a benefit of the doubt. That's why he broke down crying. Because everything that people was telling him was the fucking truth.
Honest to God truth. I can't lie. Because I was hurt. Because I was ready to, I wanted to marry her, bro. This is the honest to God truth. I break down crying, dog, for about a good 20, 30 minutes. I'm talking about I'm hard down crying, dog. I'm hard down crying because I'm hurt, dog. Like, I'm really hurt. I didn't think a woman would take me to this point over a piece of paper and not marry me, especially after we got a child and we trying to build some shit. Like, I was honestly hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. I was in a hard down crying, dog. And this is why I fell in love with Mike baby mama. And this is why I always treat her like my own mama. I'm sitting there crying. I hear Steph in the background talking, man, fuck that shit. We finna turn up. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about snot, everything. I'm hard down crying like I lost my, I don't know, bro. I'm hard down crying as a grown man. I ain't never cried like that, right? So as I'm crying, Mike baby mom walk up to me, dog, and it's bringing tears to my eyes today. She walk up to me. She grab her bare hand, Mike baby's mom, wipe the snot and all this from my face, everything from my face. And she picked my chin up and she said, you became a man today.
You know why she said that? Because it be those hard decisions that make you a man. It be those decisions to really let go and sacrifice to grow. That's where men are made. That's where men are made. You moving out your mama house, living on your own, paying your own bills, doing shit on your own terms. That's when a man is made. When you stand up for yourself and you stand on principle, that's when a man is made. A bitch, a coward is a person who go back on his word, go back on his principle.
Nigga. Nigga, I'm getting chills. She wiped snot from my nose and wiped my eyes, my nigga, and said, and picked my chin up and say, you became a man today. So, with all that going on, this ain't even half though. So with all that's going on, after she do that, I come out of it. Steph like, man, you spend all this money. We finna go party. Let's go downstairs and still have fun. Look, hey, look, my best friend Roy D on here. Look, 5 Roy D. Am I lying, Roy D? Have I told a lie yet, Roy D? He on here, 5 Roy D. That's my brother. Same tattoos, everything. Listen, so as I'm wiping my tears and stuff off, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to go downstairs and party, somebody from her side comes to my room. This when it get tricky, y'all. Comes to my room and say, hey, Steve, hey, hold on, just calm down. She want to talk to you. She want to talk to you. I said, what she want to talk for? You're like, no, just calm down, man. You was about to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Just give her a second, just out of respect, just show me a little love and go talk to her, bro. I'm like, fuck it. Everybody in my room be like, man, fuck that. And my line, Scoop J. Scoop J on here right now, too, my cousin. He already know. Everybody know. This is no lie. So, look, her uncle coming like, man, come talk to her. Come talk to her. I'm like, all right, I'll go talk to her. So, look, I get in the room. She's still in her wedding dress, and she crying and shit, right? So, soon as I walk in the room, she hard down crying. I'll sign it.
Whenever you gotta make a woman do something, it's not in her best interest. It's not genuine. It's not something that she wants to do. Whenever you gotta make a woman do something, it's not something that she wants to do. She never wanted to do it in the first place. She just didn't, fellas. She crying not because of how she feel about him. She crying because she know the plan failed. She failed. She fucked up.
Da 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 da. I'll sign it. I'm whatever. I'll sign it. Listen, I was born at night, but not last night.
I know that's right.
One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they crying under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out. I was already told that by my folks before I even signed this prenup, before I even got to Houston, so I was already on game. So the shit she tried to get me in that room and see her tears and think I was gonna buckle and she could sign it while she crying and all that, then come back and when they try to stand up, she gonna be like, I was emotional at the time, and it's been thrown out. It's happened to men before. 5 was not falling for that. Nah, sweetheart, you chose the decision you wanted to make, and you didn't want to sign it. It's fucking over with. Fuck around, it's over with. I stood on that. Man, we go downstairs, distress. That's what it's called. Claim under distress. Thanks, Nikki, my sister Nikki. Claim under distress. Anytime, they can throw that shit straight out. So look, bro, that happens. Remember I told you Steph was turned up. I'm talking about, dog, this nigga Steph on Marbury is crazy, dog. Soon as we get to downstairs, he already in the DJ booth. Dog, this shit is hilarious. He in the DJ booth. As people walk in, guess what's the first song they played?
Let's skip this shit.
And this more crazy shit that happens, dog. You know, I'm gonna keep it all 1,000 with y'all. Nobody knows this but my partners that was around me. Hey Rito, this the sickest part of the whole thing right here. After we had party at the hotel, me and all my partners getting ready to go out that night. 2 of her main squeezes that was there with her was with us that night.
Oh, damn.
And I'm going to keep it funky. I downed one of them.
That's what happens. That's what happens, man. Her main squeezers fucked him. They wanted to get dug out, and that's what happened.
So I want to bring my kids down there and to go to state and throw their birthday party down there, right? They lived in somewhere else at the time. You know what I'm saying? Way across the country. I bring them there for the party. Fly them in, pay for the whole party, all that. Bro, D know this too. Listen, RJ, I fly them. The mama and the kids there. Pay about $3,000 for the party. Clowns, animals, all kind of shit, right? While she's there for the party, and she's supposed to be shopping, she left. She went down and filed for child support in California and used my address and said she lived there.
What?
Party. And she's supposed to be shopping. She left. She went down and filed for child support in California and used my address and said she lived there.
Got his ass. And you know what? Let's get this display capture out the way. Got his ass. Got his ass. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. It's over. It's over for him. It's over for him. He got to pay child support until them kids was grown. All because she is a woman. That's why I tell y'all, you gotta be careful who you gonna wife up. Because these bitches don't be down for you because of who you are. They only down for you because of what you can bring to the table. because of what you can do. And that's just what it is. I end it there, man. In my opinion, I think men shouldn't get married. Especially not with the government, because it's not in your best interest. Don't be a fool, G.